Imagine this: 80 minutes of rugby league that could redefine legacies, shatter hearts, and carve names into history forever. This isn't just another finals clash. No, this is the game of the season. Broncos versus Panthers. The collision of raw power, finesse, and destiny. But here's the question: who will rise when everything is on the line, and who will crumble when the lights burn brightest? Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button and join the Aussie NRL Updates family, where passion meets storytelling, and you never miss a moment of the greatest game of all. The story of Broncos versus Panthers this season is not a story of equals, it's a story of contrasts. On one side, the Broncos, brash, youthful, unpredictable, built on lightning pace, with stars like Reece Walsh capable of turning a half chance into a game-breaker. On the other, the Panthers, a dynasty in motion. A machine led by Nathan Cleary, forged in discipline, hardened by experience, and built on a ruthless defensive wall. This isn't just a clash, it's a storm building on the horizon. The Penrith Panthers entered this season with a single obsession: prove they aren't just great, but the greatest of all time. Every tackle, every play, every game has been about chasing immortality. Their defense? Suffocating. Their attack? Relentless. They don't just beat you, they wear you down, grind you into the turf, and make you question whether you ever belonged on the same field. Nathan Cleary, the architect. His kicking game doesn't just find grass, it finds your soul and twists the knife. Isaiah Yeo, the engine. He's the unsung general, directing traffic, holding the line, the glue that keeps the Panthers dynasty glued together. And then there's Dylan Edwards, unflashy, unassuming, yet unstoppable. He's not just a fullback, he's a metronome, a reminder that while others chase highlight reels, the Panthers chase perfection. But here's the twist. The Brisbane Broncos? They've been written off too many times. They're not just here to compete, they're here to shock the world. With Adam Reynolds steering the ship, Ezra Mam slicing through defences, and Payne Haas rumbling through like a freight train, the Broncos are the perfect mix of old-school grit and new-school flair. And then there's Reece Walsh. Electrifying. Unpredictable. Dangerous. The kind of player who makes fans hold their breath every time he touches the ball. He's young, he's fearless, and is carrying the hopes of a city that hasn't tasted premiership glory in years. But here's the question that keeps fans awake at night. Can Walsh's brilliance outshine Cleary's control? Can the raw electricity of Brisbane overcome the cold, calculated storm of Penrith? As the build-up reached fever pitch, whispers started swirling. Injury concerns. Tactical secrets. Mind games. Could the Broncos' young stars withstand the Panthers' pressure cooker? Or would Penrith's dynasty finally start to crack under the weight of history? Because one thing is certain: when the siren sounds, there will be no hiding. No second chances. And in this game, one play, one tackle, one mistake could define everything. The crowd roars. The stadium shakes. The moment has arrived. Broncos versus Panthers. Game of the season. The Panthers strike first. Nathan Cleary threads a perfectly weighted grubber, and boom, Brian Tuo crashes over in the corner. The Panthers fans erupt. It's the script everyone expected. Clinical, ruthless, inevitable. But then, the Broncos answer back. Payne Haas, unstoppable through the middle, sets the platform. Ezra Mam dances through a gap, offloads to Reece Walsh. Walsh is away. He slices through like a knife, and the Broncos hit back. The stadium explodes. Game on. This isn't just rugby league, it's trench warfare. Every hit rattles bones. Every run feels like a statement. The Panthers grind forward with precision, while the Broncos swing haymakers of brilliance. It's discipline versus chaos. And neither side is blinking. Late in the first half, disaster strikes. Adam Reynolds takes a heavy knock. The Broncos' general is limping, wincing, struggling. Panic ripples through Brisbane fans. Without Reynolds' calm head, can the Broncos survive the onslaught? But just as doubt creeps in, Ezra Mam steps up. He demands the ball, he takes control, and suddenly, the Broncos aren't just surviving, they're thriving. Mam turns pressure into opportunity, weaving past defenders, giving Walsh the space to ignite. And at half-time, the unthinkable, scores locked. Broncos and Panthers, toe-to-toe, nothing between them. The second half is chaos. The Panthers, relentless as ever, hammer the Broncos' line. Set after set, they probe, they push, they suffocate. But somehow, Brisbane's defence refuses to break. Payne Haas, Patrick Carrigan, Jordan Ricky, they're tackling like men possessed. Then, the moment of madness. Walsh fields a high ball, steps one, beats two, finds Mam on the inside. Mam streaks away. The Broncos take the lead. The underdogs are ahead. The stadium is shaking, fans are screaming, and suddenly the impossible feels possible. But the Panthers, the Panthers never die. With 10 minutes left, Cleary takes control. He drives them downfield. He sets up Edwards. He nails the conversion. And just like that, it's all square again. The game hangs in the balance. Every tackle, every pass feels like destiny. Walsh tries a miracle play, intercepted. The Panthers surge forward. Cleary shapes to kick for field goal, blocked. The Broncos dive on the loose ball. 2 minutes left. Reynolds, limping but unbroken, slots into position. He calls for the ball. He steadies. He strikes, and misses. The ball sails wide. The Panthers breathe again. Final seconds. Cleary, ice in his veins, sets for one last shot. He lines it up. He kicks. The ball sails high,